Into the zone now. Here's a chance for Brown. Brown tried to center it. It goes through. They score! Broken play there, but it turns out well for the Greyhounds as Chase Reid finds the opening, slides it right along the ice, and the Greyhounds get the first goal. Hockey game lead at 1-0.
Puck goes behind the Colts net. Greyhounds still with possession. Reid with a shot, stop, rebound, scores! Right on the doorstep, Quinn McKenzie, and that's his first career OHL goal.
Well, again, this Sioux team.
Puck just hopped over the stick of Kaczynski. There's a shot, they score! Minyosa from the face-off circle. And the Greyhounds right back in it on the power play.
Well, Schauble makes one great save on a one-timer. And then the second opportunity.
Not as far as the corner. Puck taken away from him, but the Greyhounds get it right back. Reid with a shot, he scores! Turnover by the Rangers, goal by the Greyhounds. It's 4-4.
Well, a great opportunity by the Rangers to perhaps have a 2-on-0 break. Tanner Lamb overskates the puck.
Way, and the Greyhounds get a spark from that goal. Here's another chance now. Brown in all alone, goes backhand and scores! And we're tied at 2. Christopher Brown.
Well, more great puck movement by the Greyhounds results in another goal. And
we'll regroup there. Here's Chase Reid getting into the zone. 3-on-1 for the Greyhounds now. Reid with a shot. Great save. Rebound. They score! The Wolves got caught, and the Greyhounds get the first goal of the hockey game.
And I believe that's Ryan Kaczynski with his first Ontario Hockey League goal. He's had some great opportunities in the last few games, but just...
For Martin, back for Winkelhofer, pulled it back. Now Chase Reid, his shot scores! Bullet glove side high, and forget what the numbers say. The 11th power play goal of the season for the Greyhounds gives them a 1-0 lead.
And it's Chase Reid who is off to a fantastic...
In a battle in front with Murnane. As walking in is Reid, and he scores! Second power play of the goal of the game for Chase Reid. Now, we mentioned the power play numbers were awful for the Sioux Greyhounds. Ranked
out to Brady Martin, no shots getting through yet. Now Reid, a shot, scores! Wrister from the far side by Chase Reid. And it's 16:45 of the third. Hounds within one.
Jeremy Martin with it. Chase Reid to the front of the net. They score! Took a deflection. Not sure if it was off the glove player there. We'll wait and see who leads the fly. Looks like Jeremy Martin. Yosa waiting. Back to Reid. A drive. He scores! Chase Reid. It's a tie hockey game, and that one is going to count.
Well, the Greyhounds show a lot of patience after having a couple of glorious...
Here comes Reid. Dished off on the wing. He'll get to that puck first. Centering and scoring. McNoza on his old buddy. And he'll make it 3-2.
McNoza with his second point of the night. He catches in here.
Intercepts. Marco Minyosa for Chase Reid. Reid, a shot, scores! Chase Reid opens the scoring with an absolute laser beam. It's 1-0 Greyhounds.
Oh, there's Reid, and just at the top of the zone, made one little move and a head fake, and it opened up the lane, and then let a shot go. I think there's a little bit of traffic here. Watch, head up the whole way.
20 seconds left of 4-on-4 hockey. Back to Reid. Reid scores. Chase Reid hot on 4-on-4. Give him 2 goals in a matter of moments. It's 2-0 Greyhounds.
This kid loves playing in a little more open ice, and these high-end guys, you just can't give them that room, and comes back out after a
exit out of their zone. Now a pass in behind to the goal. Shot, scores! Chase Reid, Jeremy Martin the helper, and the Hounds within 1 goal, number 10 for number 25. 9:40 at the time.
That pass is intercepted. CHL right back in as it's passed off and they score. Malhotra with the feed, and Chase Reid bombs it home, and CHL have their first goal of the night.
So he tried to do a stretch pass, but the long change.
They're trying to keep the Hounds in check, especially the Hounds' speed.
Here's a chance for Chase Reid now as he cuts to the slot. There's a shot, he scores! What a shot there as Chase Reid intercepts an Oshawa clearing attempt. Walks right in, let it go quickly, and it's 2-0 Sault Ste. Marie.
Yeah, the scouts drooling a little bit more, Gino, on that play. After that.
Reid looks up the ice, decides to carry it, passes it off to Mignosa now. Dr. Reid heading in on goal with a shot, he scores! Another beauty by Chase Reid, and it's 5-1 Greyhounds, and hey, they scored a power play goal.
There you go. And that's what the Hounds needed, especially on home ice. A power play goal to get things going on a positive note. And speaking of positive.
This will be the Hounds' 4th power play. A shot, they score. Chase Reid gets the hat trick as he blasted from the point. Quick face-off win by the Greyhounds, and Reid buries it, and it's 9-2 to the side, but couldn't put it underneath. Here's Reid now. Reid walking in, cross-ice pass. There's a shot. Reid scores! What a shot there by Pangreditz. And that one.
Winkelhofer, Gino.
Oh, sorry, Winkelhofer. As lost it, Sharon right there with Brown, and Brown throws it back out to the point. A shot, they score! Chase Reid with a blast from the blue line, fools Kirsch, and the Greyhounds get the first goal of the hockey game.
Great forechecking by the Greyhounds to force the turnover. Zoo trying to get the puck out.
This year could be a first rounder for sure. There's a chance in front, comes out, and it's Reid with a shot, and he scores!
Keep an eye on Chase Reid. You just said it, and you should have told the Germans that, to keep an eye on Chase Reid, because he found a way to handle this. I mean, this is not an easy shot. From a knee, drops it off. Americans get it in deep. As they change, Hagen's in, shoots, score! He's got one! James Hagen's 4-4 game! First of the tournament for the Bruins draft pick. Sellers got spun around, pass through Hagen's all the way up top. Chase Reid, one of the backdoor feet, score! Hagen's, another one, and the UFC leads the game. None coming into this game, and James Hagen's now to shoot it too. Actually, they couldn't catch it. They come again, pass in front. Harrison steps up, another big play, down and up, they score! The Americans needed one. Chase Reid, power play goal. It's 3-1.
James Hagen's made such an outstanding play. Bemidien tries to whip the puck around, and James Hagen saying, I'm getting there.
Pressure now. Travis Hayes gets the puck out to Brown, back to Hayes. Here's Reid with it now. Reid going in with a shot, he scores!
Wow.
Chase Reid, snapshot, top shelf. And welcome back, Chase Reid. Hounds lead it 2-0.
Wow, what a shot by Chase Reid. You just see how smart he is with the puck. He takes a look, sees if his line mates are.
Greyhounds head up the ice. Mignosa to Chase Reid. into London territory. All alone now to Martin, going in, a shot, he scores! Jeremy Martin gets the first goal of the hockey game, and the Greyhounds lead it 1-0.
Well, some passing that maybe not
Here's a chance for the Greyhounds now as Chase Reid sends it in front. All alone is McKenzie, and he scores. Quinn McKenzie gets in behind the defense. Reid almost helped out there. Here's another chance for the Greyhounds. In front, they score! Chase Reid going to the front of the net. And the Greyhounds on the power play take a 2-0 lead.
Well, big goal with the man advantage that's been struggling for the Greyhounds this month. And they moved the puck around well, had a great chance initially, and then kept the puck in.
With the puck, getting it to Brown. Here's Brown to Reid. Reid walks in with a shot, he scores!
Well, Chase Reid, all kinds of room with the two-man advantage, and that's the guy you don't want.
Here is Chase Reid walking his way in. Robertson safe. They score on the rebound. And just like that, it is 5-3 as Christopher Brown, who had one taken away, Ed, early in the game, gets one.
And again, it's Chase
Fisher. Up to the point for Chase Reid, it's in! It snuck right through traffic. I think Reid will claim it. We'll see if Brown tipped it. He's pointing toward Brown. They think it's Brown who scored it. Nonetheless, the Greyhounds take a 1-0 lead, and it is 28 who leads the line.
And the Knights will try to clear the zone, but the Greyhounds will keep it in. There's a shot! They score! Chase Reid from that high slider, it beats Gano, and it's 2-0. Sharp angle, and Medvedev with the save. Another chance for Reid in front of the net. He cranked it home on the power play. Over the left side of Medvedev, and it's 2-0 Sault Ste. Marie.
Brady Martin gets it to Chase Reid. Reid for Mignosa. Mignosa will drive into the slot. Mignosa scores! And Marco Mignosa pots his second of the game. And once again, Sault Ste. Marie's back within one off the very talented overager from Sault Ste. Marie.
He's got his second two-goal game of these.
A drop pass. Edwards gets around. Croskery going in with a shot. Nice save by George. And the rebound is taken away. Rangers are caught. Here's a 2-on-1. McKenzie with Chase Reid catching up. McKenzie goes in with a shot. Scores! And the Ranger bench shut. Hopefully he's okay, but went for some attention. Here's a shot. They score! Chase Reid right off the faceoff. Picks the top shelf. And the Sioux Greyhounds just 4 seconds into the power play, tie it at 3.
I'm going to pat myself on the back. Earlier this game, I said, when the Greyhounds power play is good, they're putting pucks on net.